Did the Virginia governor order a very small group of secretive people to do something vile and unheard of and secret police-like in the event that something pops off in Virginia? Well, let's talk about that here in the next episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is where you're going to get all of the Second Amendment news, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, no matter where it happens in the country. And we're back in Virginia today. Before I get into the crazy news, I wanted to give those folks in Virginia a big attaboy. Another county and another city was added to the list of Second Amendment sanctuary cities. We currently, as of the moment of this recording, sit at 76 counties, which is 80% of those in the state. 10 cities and 10 towns have declared themselves to be following the Constitution. Also, for all of the news, if you need to catch up with what's going on in Virginia, I'll have that floating link right there. If you're on YouTube, if not, it'll be in the description. It's a playlist of all the videos I've done regarding everything that's happened in the last couple weeks in Virginia, starting with actually the election. And it's getting worse. Every time I do research, I say there's no way that this could be worse, but it keeps getting that way. And what am I talking about today? Well, a couple days ago, it was brought to my attention that the governor did something unheard of, and I will be upfront with you. I personally have not been able to vet this story, but I have seen it in a couple spots, including Hal Turner radio show, and it's concerning enough that I wanted to put it out there just in case. Now again, I don't know the validity of this, and from what I'm getting, there might not be a way to validate this unless the governor spills his guts, or one of the few trusted friends or employees that he told to do this. But let's get into this. So Ralph Northam, the crazy, insane governor in the Commonwealth of Virginia, has allegedly ordered a very small group of his staff members to begin the process of determining a way to cut off electricity, cell phones, data, faxes, and the internet, in areas in which he plans on sending in the Virginia National Guard to confiscate firearms. Now you might be saying, whoa, what's going on? Again, check that list right there. It's got some stuff in there for you that's going to make your head spin if you're not familiar with what's going on. But yes, there have been some representatives basically pushing the governor to consider sending in the National Guard to enforce these dream laws that they're going to pass come January in a couple weeks here. Now, I will say right now, first off, that this does not mean, just because these tyrants are talking about this, doesn't mean the National Guard is going to do it. There might be a couple lieutenants or captains or those who are, career focused. But I have to believe in my heart of hearts that the National Guard in Virginia, which is made up of Virginians, you'd have to think that most of them live in these Second Amendment sanctuary counties, cities, and towns, because it's a majority of the state. With that said, I would hope that my brothers and sisters would seriously not even contemplate taking these orders and carrying them out. But it's something we need to talk about, unfortunately, because that's just the way it is. Now, what's got everybody going crazy is the couple of bills that were pre-filed for this January session of these new anti-gun, Michael Bloomberg-funded tyrants. And again, I did videos on these bills. The first one, SB 16, expanded the definition of assault firearms to include just about everything that's not lever action, small round pump action, and will prohibit any person from importing, selling, transferring, manufacturing, purchasing, possessing, or transporting an assault firearm. It also prohibits dealers from selling, renting, trading, or transferring from their inventory any such firearm. Also prohibits any person from carrying a shotgun with a magazine that would hold more than 7 rounds. And, of course, last but not least, the bill would also make it illegal to import, sell, barter, or transfer any magazine designed to hold more than 10 rounds of ammo. It's kind of their holy trinity of gun control. And then, of course, there was SB 64. SB 64 looks to amend an already existing law, but change a couple key things that makes it very alarming. First off, it changes the way it makes somebody guilty under this bill/amended law. And it also makes it illegal to teach or demonstrate to any person the use, application of making a firearm, explosive or incendiary device, or a technique capable of causing injury or death to persons. All right, use your brain. How can that happen? You can do like hand-to-hand skills, knife defense, firearms instruction, all kinds of stuff would fall under that umbrella. Now, that would be illegal in this bill if the person would know or have reason to know that such training would be employed for use in or furtherance of a civil disorder, like stopping the tyrants from trying to confiscate guns, setting up the net to catch everybody in. Also, just assembling in places for such training or practice or being instructed in any such firearms. So if you just go to a firearms class under this, it could be construed as you getting ready to become a paramilitary person or unit and causing civil unrest. Militia? The one that's required under the Constitution? Are they making it illegal or trying to make it illegal? And then the last one is a new paragraph. Assembles with one or more persons for the intent to intimidate any person or group of persons by drilling, parading, or marching with any firearm, blah, 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 blah. That's your open carry marches that have been happening in certain areas of the country. So while I cannot vet the fact that, or the alleged allegation that, that Governor Northam has told a couple of his staffers to look into ways of basically cutting off wherever they want to send in the stormtroopers from communication, which could help, could keep other people from finding out what's going on, reporting it or responding to it for help. So those are things, you guys and gals, we need to think about. Ham radios, start thinking about that stuff if you're not familiar with that already. If this is real, then it doesn't get any more tyrannical than that. And I don't know how the federal government, the president, or anybody can sit by and just let this happen, or just the allegations happen without checking it. But we'll see, I guess. I'm sure today I'll find something else different that the tyrant down there is doing, and you'll find it right here. So please subscribe to the channel. This is where you're going to get the news on the Second Amendment faster than just about anywhere else. Until we see each other again, good morning. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Virginia, our hearts are with you. Our eyes are on you. Take care, everybody.